There is a world as tangible as our own, impossible to see yet unavoidable to sense. A world enveloped by a seemingly unending ocean of forests. Buried deep in that forest, tucked away neatly within a blanket of twilight, lies a quaint little cabin. And in that cabin
is a bunch of guys who's a bunch of bullshitter.
Welcome to the Sleepy Cabin Podcast. I'm Jeff Johnny Utah, or whatever stupid internet name you want to call me. I'm with Zach / Psychic Pebbles. Chris O'Neill / Oni.
Hey.
And what do you like, Oni or Wani?
Just call me Christopher.
Wani is a stupid name.
Christopher. Call me Christopher Robin.
And the infamous Corey / Spaz Kid animator extraordinaire. Chris.
Yeah.
Let's talk about the science of Dragon Ball Z.
Oh shit.
The science?
The science, the realistic science.
Okay, so what do you want to know?
How many gigawatts is a Kamehameha beam?
60 trillion gigawatts.
Yeah.
Flux.
Fucking liar.
Is it more or less than a lightning bolt?
It's actually 16 flux waves if we're talking
Flux waves.
transformation.
Is that real?
Yes.
Flux waves?
See, I don't even know if he's telling the
Corey,
truth.
I think you're lying.
No, I'm serious.
Corey, you're fucking
I'm serious. Shut up. Flux wave is the levels in which you measure the monkey abilities of the Dragon Ball Z
You are a
characters.
bullshitter.
The
and
monkey
you know
is right.
It's true.
The monkey abilities?
The moons emit
The
flux
monkey
waves.
abilities.
24,000 flux waves create Super Saiyan 4 Goku. This is true.
So
this
say
is math created by Corey.
Say I have 5 monkeys. What can I do then, Corey?
Is the level 4, is that canon?
If you put enough monkeys in a typewriter, you can make Mozart.
What is the level 4? Is level 4 an actual monkey?
No, level 4. Super Saiyan 4 is
what does he look like?
He's a yellow ape, but he can transform into red Goku, who is a tall Goku, but he still has 8 voice.
That's the same thing.
He still has 8 voice Goku. He's Goku 8.
He grows a V-neck in his chest.
Exactly.
I'm glad I brought this up.
Red fur. Red ape.
So what makes him transform into red Goku from
Flux
monkey?
waves. The flux waves.
How much more flux waves?
More flux waves makes you stronger.
How do you get more flux waves?
You gotta be strong.
Is he still level 4?
Yes. If Vegeta uses flux waves to become level 4 and he comes together and makes Vegeta, you can create a level 10.
Numbers in Dragon Ball Z don't matter. It's like every episode it's like, whoa, he's a
They
million.
matter to some people.
And then the next episode is like, he's 1,000,001, and it blows your mind.
Yeah,
What's
there's
the
really
deal
consequence.
with what's the level? Wait, doesn't he lose his eyebrows and then they grow back again?
It's true.
Yes.
Yeah, Super Saiyan 3, he
Why not?
loses his
It's
eyebrows
sweet.
because it's scary. He looks like a Neanderthal.
Would you rather see, like he said, would you rather see a scary Neanderthal like Red Monkey, or would you rather see a nice buff man with black eyebrows?
Scandinavian Neanderthal
I
monkey?
think you think like all the Dragon Ball Z characters, they're level 2, right? They're like, I'm really powerful, but I just want to kind of skip level 3 because I get really ugly.
Oh, it's kind of
I want to go back to level. I want to go right to level 4.
Actually, they do. Once they reach level 4, they no longer have to go through their transformations of 3. Some of them can actually just transform.
So
to level
why
4.
can you just always go to 4? Can you go straight from
They
1 to
can
4?
transform into Neanderthal Goku, like if they want. They don't
That is
have
not
to
the
go
word
2.
they call him. They don't call him that.
Yes, they do.
That is
Super
not-
Saiyan
that-
3 is officially Neanderthal Goku.
Yeah, it's on
Thumbs on his
DVD.
feet too.
Thumbs on his feet?
Yeah.
You're kidding me.
He has huge hands for his feet.
He
You guys see
hangs
this,
from
Jeff?
trees and shoots fucking.
Have you seen this, Jeff? In episode 37, Goku has hands for his feet. He starts grabbing people by the head. And you know what? If you hear that, you better run in the direction because you're gonna get some feet legs.
It's true. Like if they can surpass level 3, then they don't have to worry about going level 3 level 2.
Is 4 the highest?
Well, like I said, Vegeta can turn 4 and Goku.
That
can
new
turn
movie
4.
just came out, Battle of the Gods, and they
Right.
can turn into God Super Saiyans.
Oh.
Wait, is that 5?
Goku can now turn red. Officially red. No red
Didn't
hair.
he go red
Dude.
in like the first episode of Dragon
That's
Ball Z?
Kamehameha
Yeah.
counts.
No,
He's still red though. It doesn't fucking matter.
He goes. It's weird. It's like there's normal Goku, and then he becomes a Super Saiyan, and
Right.
he becomes
Kamehameha,
super.
right?
Then he becomes like a super Saiyan or some
Yeah.
shit, and he becomes Super Saiyan level 2. Then level 3, and he has no eyebrows. Then
Right.
level 4, and he has eyebrows.
Yeah.
And then a God, and he goes back to looking like normal Goku except with red hair.
It's true.
But I'm saying, isn't that
I believe you.
Chris?
I
Isn't that
believe
exactly
you.
what
Listen,
the Kaioken
me and
thing looks
Chris-
like? It's just him with red
Yeah.
hair. So
But also, Frieza goes from looking like small Frieza into big Frieza into alien Frieza into small Frieza again.
I did watch some Dragon Ball Z in college.
I love it.
Also,
I kind of get some of it.
it's kind of weird too because whenever Goku mates with a human, suddenly the babies are a lot stronger.
Does he do that a lot? Does he
He
make
comes up in her.
Yeah.
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 Super cum.
What? It's always weird looking at the Japanese version of the show, and he talks like this, like he does.
It's like an old hag does his voice.
Yeah, fucking old Asian lady.
It's really disturbing, actually.
Actually, that's not. That's...
When Goku comes, he's like, Kamehameha.
But I have a question. What's the thing they do when they like merge together?
Fusion.
Fuck.
Fusion dance.
Oh, the fusion dance.
There's two fusion things.
Oh,
There's
two.
fusing by earrings, which you're not supposed to be able to come apart again when you do it by earrings, but there's rules around that because the series is kind of broken.
Yeah.
But then there's also like fusing with fingers, which has a limited amount of time.
Are you impressed with Corey's knowledge? Corey, who would you fuse with?
That was real.
With the earrings to be permanently fused to somebody.
In real
I would
life.
fuse with real life.
The other person doesn't have a choice.
Yeah, you walk up to the street and fucking grab
What if I
them.
want to go to Goku Land and fucking fuse?
You can't go to Goku Land, Corey. That's fake.
If you pick a real
This is
person,
real,
you know.
Corey. This is real life. Fucking pick
It could be any one of us or somebody we might know.
I would find one of the buffest people in the world and fuse with him.
Who?
Who's buff?
Corey. You have to save the planet,
I
Corey.
would
you
get-
need to fuse with somebody now.
I would get with the buffest person I know, Mick Rice Pirate.
Mick, Rice Pirate. All right.
I would transform with Mick Rice Pirate, become super bold and bald.
Did you say super bald?
Super bald.
Super bald?
You're super bold.
You wouldn't just be bald, you'd be super bald.
I'd be super bald.
Your dick would shrink too.
I know. That's a small price to pay. To have
But hold on, Corey and Mick both have tiny dicks, so maybe they would cancel negatives. Negative
Yeah.
times negative makes a
Corey's dick would be
positive.
poking up into his
Since
stomach.
my dick is huge and Mick has a small wiener, I would have a medium wiener.
Whoa.
Think about that.
That makes sense.
Okay.
Think about that.
Who would you fuse with? Jeff?
I don't know.
Owen Wilson? Yeah.
Wait, who's the other guy? Who's the other guy in all the zone?
Vince Vaughn.
Yeah, I'd
What a fucking. He's
fuse with Vince Vaughn and just get uglier or something, and then
Just walk
less
around with
funny.
deep
Your
voice.
eyes would get more bug-eyed.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
How's it
not
going?
nice. Jeez.
I would fuse
Yeah.
with Carlos Mencia. Be the funniest guy in the world.
Whoa.
Could walk around and fuck every
You could
bitch.
bring back his career.
You might.
What are you gonna say, Jeff? This better be good.
Well, he was gonna say he was like really fat, but he's not even really that fat.
He's like a heroin
Yeah,
I was
addict.
gonna say like
he's a skinny-
you're kind of thin, he's kind of fat. You just merge into like
Average size guy?
yeah.
You could make like boring videos where you take like a picture of your face and pop out and talk about like, wacky things and just. I don't really know what he does. Like, what do you call those?
He
things?
sucks for a job. Let's talk about something else. Okay. A lot of people
Yes.
ask
Alright,
every day, they ask us two questions. Why am I so gay? And that answer is, I don't know. What can I say?
YouTube comments or
No, my dad. And the second big question is, how did you guys all meet?
Okay. Zach, you start.
Well, with who?
how did you
I guess you, Jeff.
All right,
Yeah, go to the
start. Yes.
table.
How did you meet me?
I don't know. Actually, it's a bad way to start.
I'll tell how I met Jeff.
Say how you met Jeff.
I walked into the Newgrounds office and Jeff was working on his little Wacom Cintiq, and I was really nice to him and he was really nice to me. But then when he left his desk, I went on his Newgrounds account and I left a review on one of my cartoons and I gave myself a 10 out of 10 and made Jeff sound really gay. So I went back to Ireland and unknowingly,
You didn't log out.
I didn't log out of my account like a fool, and Jeff made a front page post telling my mom and dad that I was gay. And
I think the picture feature was two guys in a pool splashing each other.
I freaked out because my mom was like, or my mom and dad are like, they do not want me to be gay. They don't hate gays, but they do not want me to be gay.
They would accept their kids.
But you took it in stride because you didn't even deny it. You're just like, you're right. Didn't you write like, thank you, everybody in the comments, I am gay.
Did you acknowledge that you deserve it?
Oh, I totally deserved it.
Didn't you get me back or something? I think you got me back again after that.
I don't know. I can't remember. I don't think so.
Something.
I think you totally pwned me.
Wait.
Now that is epic.
Now that is epic.
Hold on. If we're on the topic of how we met Jeff, I can tell about how I met Jeff.
Yes, go ahead.
On the sidelines, I always looked at Jeff's cartoons, and I felt kind of bad for saying what I did at the time because it's not true.
Wait, what did you say?
Yeah, hold on, back
It's
up.
alright, good. Let me have it.
Well, I guess essentially I made a joke where it's like the fact that all your cartoons were like 15 minutes long with two people talking, and then the resolution joke was the guy walks away. Usually it was like the ending joke, and it was just like So I made a stab at that, but I guess the actual cartoon.
I'm not an animator like you. I'm
Listen!
not a real animator.
Oh.
Is that what you're saying?
Corey made a cartoon where you like fucked down balls.
Yeah, I do know that.
Yeah.
For
Not the
Newgrounds,
teeth.
for
Yeah.
Newgrounds, I guess my big introduction to meeting Jeff, for when I didn't meet him in real life, was I made a cartoon where Tom sucked off Jeff. Jeff had like a massive 14-inch penis.
Damn it, Phil. What was the last time you
Not
cut
the
your knee?
teeth.
And I guess that was my first I was like, hey Jeff, notice me.
Before I met Corey, I was always really scared because you were part of this rogue
Yeah. It's the
team of
cyberbullies
like
unite.
cyberbully animators.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
Hackers even.
They tell Tom I hope I don't piss these fucking guys off. 'Cause they're gonna fucking animate me blowing somebody. It's because you're so mean. You don't have to bring them up, but you guys are so mean to certain people.
I was a malicious.
And I laughed. I laughed at all of it. And I'm just like, shit, this isn't gonna be so funny if
the
it's me.
crosshairs.
Yeah.
It's funny because when people said they were gonna meet me, they thought I was gonna be like Stamper thought I was gonna be some fat midget who snarls to himself. Actually,
I knew Corey was a sweetheart.
I was fucking terrified to meet Chris because when I saw him, he was like a 6-foot Hulk in his giant black Neo outfit. It's fucking scary.
I was wearing a stinky trench coat.
Oh, wow.
I didn't know who
What, you thought you were like a
the
school
Magnif-
shooter or something?
Lucas the
You thought he
Magnificent.
had a fucking shotgun shotgun.
Yeah, no, he actually did look
You're
like
gonna
it.
troll me now, Corey? You're gonna bully me now?
Because I really liked Chris and I loved his shit, so I was like everyone else. I was starstruck. But then when I met
You
Chris,
realize he wasn't so special? Is that what you're saying?
yeah,
I
That's not what I'm saying.
recall the first time I met Corey was Chris and I made a video. We basically lied to all of his subscribers a couple years ago and said he went to NASA
Yeah.
and he became an astronaut and he died. And we in one of those gyroscope things.
Yeah.
And we made a
Centrifuge.
I made a tribute video playing
You raised me.
oh yeah, you raised me up, and it was horrible MS Paint pictures of astronauts.
dude, you had Chris. You had shots of Chris's fucking head 6 times bigger than the body with his smiling dude.
There was one shot where I photoshopped Chris's head into a black astronaut. It looks so fucking real. It was the best.
It wasn't
picture.
Photoshop. Used MS Paint.
So that
It was
Photoshop,
jagged pixels.
I took your head and put it on a black guy's body. It was the best picture.
It looked real.
Anyways, so all of Chris's subscribers and I posted the video on the video. I was like, I'm glad he's fucking dead. And all his subscribers were like, you motherfucker, how dare you? And I remember Corey's exact comment. He posted on my channel, and he said, why are all these faggots saying you hate Oni? That's exactly what he said. And I was like, who is this guy? And I went to his page and I saw Sonic Channel. I was like, oh my god, this guy's pretty cool. And he said, and then you PM'd me.
Saying that now just kind of seems like an insult.
And then you PM'd me and you said, hey, I'm working on some big controversial cartoon. Add me on Skype. And I was like, whoa, dude. And it turned out to be a cartoon you released later.
Which is how I truly met.
Yeah, that's how everything came to be, was through that cartoon.
Yeah.
It's actually how I met literally everybody. That's how I met Stamper and because I met Stamper. I originally found Stamper through his fucking his Gears of War cartoon.
Yeah, let me just say Stamper's away at PAX. So why don't we go? Yeah, we'll start with you. Just say if anybody has any Stamper stories.
Oh.
Corey can.
Oh, go.
Yes, Corey.
Wait, Stamper stories?
Yeah.
Well,
Like
a
how you
meeting.
met him.
How you met Stamper?
Oh, I guess how I met Stamper was I released Chode and I had already liked his stuff and I asked if he could voice in a really inappropriate cartoon I was working on, which wasn't Chode. It was another show called Cool Show before Cool Show.
Chode, just to clarify, Chode is Street Fighter Chode. Everything
Yes.
you did.
It's-
You keep saying Chode and you're
I'm
supposed to
sorry.
terrifying some people.
It's just I'm so used to shortening it to Chode and everybody just knowing what it is. because
Yeah,
we've all
sorry.
seen it,
So,
but-
I just wanted to clarify. So
Yeah,
I
it's
could you.
such shitty Newgrounds fleshy years ago, but I told Stamper if he could do voices, and I was really fucking scared because I've never asked someone to do voices for me, and he was like, yeah, okay, and he did voices that were mind-bogglingly better than what I originally had, and then he went ahead and did the scripts that I typed out some really perverted shit and gave it to him, and he made it come to fruition even better than I thought.
That's amazingly fucked up stuff.
Amazingly
Yeah.
fucked up shit that I still have yet to actually release because it's inappropriate, but
Stuff that if you honestly released, the FBI would be knocking at your door.
no, it's
pretty
true.
bad.
Yes, it's true.
That's mind
They'd
blowing.
be asking you for autographs, though. It's really funny.
But that's
You're a sick fuck, but you're pretty sweet.
I
Pretty
guess.
funny stuff.
I guess generally that's how I met Stamper, was through making Chode, and I guess how I truly met Zach was from him making.
I
epic trauma.
know the story. I know the story from you coming, or like you going. How did you find me in the first place? How did you even find my stuff?
Oh God! You're not gonna like me if I bring it up. The first thing I saw.
No,
from
I know
you,
what you're gonna say.
The first thing I saw from you was fucking rehab for fictional characters.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, I actually thought it was very good, and I was impressed by it. And I was like, wow, this guy's actually really good. And then I looked and saw you were like talking to Oni and stuff, and then you were going around being like, Oni's a faggot. Fuck Oni. And I was like, so obviously trolling. So
You know, that's funny. That cartoon actually brings up how my first interaction with Stamper. When I released that Rehab Fictional Characters cartoon, basically Rehab Fictional Characters is I animated a Bo Burnham song that he did like 4 or 5 years ago, and I animated it in a horrible tweed Family Guy style. But anyways, I reviewed it. It was like the best reviewed cartoon I'd ever put out. He got front page, and it was the first time I ever got front page, and I was really stoked. But there was like a couple of assholes who were being really fucking malicious at me because it sucked. I would have. And Stamper commented and gave it 5 stars out of 5. It said like, fuck those guys. They don't know what they're talking about. I was like, wow, that's so nice. And I held on to that for years. And I met Stamper, and I brought that up, and he was like, oh, that was an accident. I was trying to review a different cartoon. And I was like, oh yeah, that's fine. That's fine, I do that.
Chris, how did you meet Stamper?
It was also a Pico Day, and I walked up to him in the downstairs basement when everyone was like meeting each other.
Yeah.
And I was like, hey man, I'm a huge fan of your stuff. And he was like, really? I'm not a fan of you. And he walked away.
Sweet.
But then I thought he hated me for like the longest time. I was like, okay. But then one day on Skype he was talking to me. He was like, yeah, you can move into our house if you want. I was like, God, that's funny. And he was like, no, I'm serious. And I was like, what? And I didn't even know him. Yeah, that's that.
What a nice guy, right?
How did you meet Zach? I actually don't know this story.
Oh fuck, that's
Chris and I were at the airport. We locked eyes. We ran to each other and kissed.
I mean, that's
No.
what we did with the first time we met.
Yeah.
when we were talking to each other for like a year, and then we were like, let's meet up at Omicron. And then Zach got off the plane, and he fucking saw me and Sean for the first time. Well, it was Sean Kiley. Zach saw me and Sean, and Zach. We walked up to Zach, we ran up to him, and we went to hug him, and Zach like shit his pants and was afraid of us because he thought we were gonna hit him.
I didn't think you were gonna hit me the way you guys were really awkward though. You guys came in like fucking gremlins.
You were fucking awkward. You were like a gremlin.
I was not a gremlin. I was
You were
really
fucking
cool.
goleming all around.
You just kind of ran into each other and slammed into
You were
each
like,
other.
whoa!
I didn't. You know, most people in Ireland are like 3 foot tall. Sean Kiley and Chris O'Neill are like abnormally tall freaks. Yeah, they're huge, disgusting cave trolls. Yeah, that's exactly what Chris said when I first saw him. And I ran the fuck away.
And then what?
Well, think of actually how we actually met the first
Zach's
time was.
hair was fucking bright yellow red.
This is a
because
true
he
story.
fucked up
This is a true
dyeing
story.
job.
Yeah, so for my high school graduation, I decided to dye my hair like a shade darker, so it looked good. And I got
This
a haircut-
happened before.
This was years. Yeah, this happened twice in my
Alright,
life.
okay, alright.
It basically, it worked. It worked for about 2 weeks.
2
and
minutes.
That's my sound for how it went. It was probably really, a much slower process. It probably was not. But anyways, bright orange. My hair is naturally dark brown. Turned it fucking bright
So
orange.
is your asshole.
My asshole's always bright orange though. That doesn't count. It's really
Oh,
bright
what do you
orange.
call that?
That
Like,
big ass.
what do you call that shake that comes out of your ass sack? You got a good word for it.
Swamp ass.
Oh, mustard.
Ass
mustard.
mustard.
Yeah, it's like when you've been feeling swampy all day, you go and wipe, and there's that yellow.
God.
It's like when you make a sandwich and you shake the
That's
bottle of
swamp
mustard and you
ass.
get that liquidy.
That's swamp ass.
Yeah, but it's yellow. Do you get yellow swamp ass, Corey?
Swamp ass has it has repercussions.
Jeff, is yours yellow or green?
No, swamp ass.
No, because I eat like
You're a green
vegetables.
guy. Jeff's a green guy.
Listen, swamp ass has repercussions because it also
Jeff, if you
burns.
drink Fanta orange, you will get the swampy bug.
Yo, why are you so baffled? Yellow comes out of your ass.
You know what? Can I just bring up? Can I bring up the
Swamp ass.
shit Zach eats at his desk all day? Let's. Yeah. What are they?
What was hoagies?
A jar of what?
Wait, hold on. Let's back it up. Let's back it up.
I want to get a consensus on this.
I like olives. I don't
Olive
eat
stuff.
No, not
hate
just olives.
olives.
Not just olives.
blue cheese olives.
Let me
and
fucking
by,
tell you something.
and by the
Let
way,
me tell you something.
and by
okay?
the way,
Let me
shut
tell
your
you
mouth.
something.
You eat blue cheese olives and
Let me tell you
tuna.
something.
Shut your.
When I
Tuna,
went-
it's great. Eat
Let me tell you
tuna.
something. When I went to see these
What do you eat?
olives,
Fucking
What,
dog
you
shit?
eat tuna?
What do you fucking dog shit?
when I went to see these olives, like these olives he's talking about, he's like,
Yeah,
these olives are
blue
great.
cheese olives.
He's like, like $8.99 olives.
You eat the whole jar of olives, and one day you pick at them.
$8.99.
You pick at them like ass scabs. You don't eat them all in one go, Corey.
I was thinking these were some under the table, like fucking what do you call those things? Like black market olives. I wasn't thinking this was prestigious top dollar olives.
Let's calm down. The ass mustard got us all wound up. But the ass mustard set us all up. It's
you know olives?
I know olives.
I was always disappointed because they look like grapes, but they taste like shit.
I'm the opposite. Whenever I see grape, I think, "Oh, an olive," and I bite into it.
I do like olives.
I bleed.
I like olives. And
olives
you know something else I really like that people were like fucking. It's like disgusting or revolting. I actually really like canned spinach, like watery, shitty canned spinach.
You strong to your face?
No, it's because I grew up. My dad he would only buy the shittiest of shit spinach, and so I grew up only eating.
Do you know why they made canned spinach?
Why? Why?
For the apocalypse. That's the only reason they made it.
It was good. No, it was good. Like eventually, that's why I like canned spinach, and I like.
Corey,
I like peas too.
Did you hear about this guy?
Peas.
Like I think it was Mexico, or sorry, it was like
Mexico.
This guy
His
in
name
Kentucky.
is Mexico?
No, this guy in Kentucky ate a can of spinach, and his biceps got bigger.
Yeah,
they grew by
that's true.
10, they grew by 10 inches. And
that's another reason why I ate spinach.
He was a sailor too.
That's another reason why I watched spinach. I used to watch a show every night at 5 a.m.
Yeah.
Popeye the Sailor Man. It was a good show. And I used to eat the spinach, and I would be like, I would eat it out of the jar with my hands and do this.
But did you know they made Popeye was based on a real guy and his muscles really?
I actually ate spinach.
They went to
I'm
the
telling
hospital.
you, that fucking cartoon actually made me want to eat spinach.
They took me to the hospital.
Hey, every kid wanted to eat
It was good stuff. Canned spinach.
He was
good.
strong to the finish.
If it's like a fucking 20-cent canned spinach that looks rancid and yellow, it's probably delicious.
Remember that Robin Williams movie where he has like tumors on his arms and he's supposed to be Popeye?
Yes.
That was a bad movie.
Yeah, it was called Popeye. I remember that in Olive Oil and Brutus.
What the fuck are we talking about?
Chris,
How I Met
what's a
Your Mother?
disgusting food you like?
What's a disgusting food?
Eating an asshole.
I only eat good
everything.
food. I don't think I eat any food that anyone else would say is disgusting.
Yeah, you are.
I'm sure there's got to be.
steamed
I'm sure we
cabbage.
disagree on something.
I like.
One time we were at a restaurant and you asked the waitress if she could put peanut butter on top of a hamburger.
That's
she
because
laughed,
fucking
and she
Jonas
laughed at
brought me
you.
to a restaurant where you do that.
Yeah, but she laughed at you. We all laughed at you too. We pointed and laughed.
She fucking broke a bottle and pointed at me and was like,
"You like peanut butter, faggot boy?"
yeah.
Yeah, this is something Chris and I can share. We went to the Olive Garden. You know, they're known for having okay like Italian food. You ordered a pizza.
Holy shit,
You ordered a
Oh my
pizza.
god, the pizza.
Impossible pizza?
That was the most, dude. I honestly swear, I think someone
Chris,
puked on a
honestly,
piece of bread
like,
and called it pizza.
I was adamant to say that it was bad tasting, but I could actually smell the Clorox inside the fucking.
I was like, Corey, does this taste wrong to you? And he fucking bit into it and he almost puked.
It was. I mean, like I can eat fucking like poo shit from a can, but I could not eat that pizza.
The best way to describe it was, I'm not joking, cardboard with dried glue. With dried glue. That's what the cheese was like glue.
In hospital
I
tiles.
hope that Olive Garden burned to the ground.
See, I mocked you. I made fun of you for that, and then I ordered a $22 steak from Olive Garden, and it was terrible.
Yeah.
You ordered
Fuck
a
the Olive
steak?
Garden.
Yeah.
The only thing you can order from Olive Garden. Okay, well,
Cabin Cast sponsored by the Olive Garden.
I usually get their chicken Alfredo. I've never had a problem with their chicken Alfredo.
Look, go to the Olive Garden.
You go to the Olive Garden to eat noodles. You don't go to the Olive Garden to eat pizza or steak or.
Pizza's Italian.
I'll tell you what.
Shut up,
I'll tell you what.
Yes, Zach.
Go to Olive Garden and get the salad. Like they give you a lot to eat for what you get. You know what I mean? Like they always give you a lot to eat. Olive Garden's good for the salad they get. You know what I mean? Like you go there and you get a salad. They give you a shitload of salad.
I like their bread.
The bread's good. If you get like pasta, you're fine. But don't go to Olive Garden and get the steak or pizza.
Fucking, it's Italian.
Do not go to Olive Garden. Don't order the chicken.
Don't go to Olive Garden. Period. Problem solved.
You know what?
Let's drop Olive Garden.
Let's segue into something that happened just yesterday.
Hawks.
We went to this place that used to be a bank, and now it's an Italian restaurant.
Really?
They have a vault in there, yeah.
Yes.
Yes. But anyway, it's kind of a relevant. But yeah, we went in and we sat down. There were a bunch of old ladies behind us. I guess they were having a poker night in the restaurant.
And fantasy football too. Don't forget all the middle-aged guys with their backpacks.
Bunch of weird. Yeah, I should talk about that too. All these like sad middle-aged guys who are just so excited to play fucking fantasy football.
You had to explain
What
to me
is
what it
fantasy
was.
football?
Yeah, explain to Corey how sad
I've
this
never.
is.
Is this like?
man, I hate
is this
It
like
is
that shit?
so.
Is
What?
this like that shit with fucking like
My dad plays that.
it's knocked
like-
up where like
What the fuck?
Paul Rudd, he went to a fantasy football league.
Oh,
I'm not. That isn't
my
even
God.
to go into a Paul
all right.
Rudd.
Let's
discussion.
drop.
I'm telling you,
A
like,
bunch of
legitimately,
middle-aged
is that
guys.
what it is? Is that what it is?
I'll tell. I don't know because I don't watch shitty movies like that.
No, like a
But
guy
I'm
walked
gonna-
in and they're like, "Oh, 1, 2, 3!" Everyone cheers.
Yeah, basically
And
they
the
have a draft. A bunch of middle-aged guys sit around. A bunch of fucking losers, in my opinion.
Bunch of fucking dumbasses.
If you're into this at home, A bunch of middle-aged guys sit around and they have a draft. Like like football players have a real draft where they get picked for various teams. These guys sit around and draft players off real teams onto their fantasy team.
Oh, really?
I'm air quoting right now. Fantasy team.
So you can have like someone from. This is probably not a football team. The Lakers.
No. Everybody has to be from a football team.
You can have a guy from the
You cannot draft
Simpsons
basketball
team.
players, Corey.
Dang it! See, that's
Although that would be a good idea, but
Is there fantasy basketball?
Wait, so is this like
know,
D&D
probably.
for like the sports?
Yes.
yes,
Generation.
For sad married guys who want to escape their wives.
they
for
look
10
down.
minutes.
They look down on Dungeons and Dragons. They look down on nerds, but they think this is cool.
Wait, so hold on.
Yeah,
Lakers is a basketball game?
A basketball
A team.
Yeah.
Team, basketball
Yes.
team.
Yeah.
Listen, anyone out there, if you want to know me, I'm actually a fucking idiot and know nothing about sports.
No, I thought you said that intentionally. Like,
No.
Okay.
I'm legitimately fucking stupid, and it's funny. That's the only thing that's funny, okay? I don't mean to like cut into your story,
Yeah.
with my dad is a huge sports fan.
Yeah.
And I remember this one time, he's like, Corey, you got stout shoulders, you could be a quarterback. And I'm like, football stinks. And he got so fucking mad at
You
me.
could have been a football
And he
player.
like slammed his hand down and he was like, what sports do you want to do? And I'm like, I want to do dodgeball. And he fucking got so mad at me.
You should have been mad.
But
Bring you
dodgeball's
back
really
and throw
fun.
dodgeballs at you?
Dodgeball's really fun.
There's
it's a
no
simple
professional
concept.
dodgeball
But
team.
it's fun.
It's not
Are
like
you
the
gonna
movie
go?
Dodgeball,
Are you gonna go to
Corey.
like the local?
Corey, you're not
elementary
going to hang
school?
out with Ben Stiller.
Yeah.
Battle Ben
You
Stiller.
want to hear another story about
You're gonna-
dodgeball? Do you
you're
want to hear
gonna
another
jump the
story
fence
about
at an
dodgeball?
elementary
Well, let's go
school.
back to Jeff's thing just before we go too far from this.
Dude, this tangent, these tangents evolve. That's the point of a podcast.
Oh, they fucking go for me, boy.
So just remember your story about fantasy football.
Oh my god!
Okay.
It wasn't even the story. I was trying to. I'm like
That
5
was
stories
prefacing
back.
it. That was a
but-
preface.
Me and my
Yeah.
friends used to. This is the reason
Yes.
why I wanted to get into dodgeball.
Yes.
There was also this time I was going to do soccer, but playing against a Mexican team is not fun, and they try to like break your
Whoa.
fucking heels. I'm not
Why-
joking.
What do they try to? Why are they not
They're
fun?
violent when they play soccer. Okay,
Where
no
are you
offense.
playing a Mexican team in Mexico?
No, they're just like friends. They're like Mexican friends.
Oh, they're not Mexican then, dude. They're Hispanic people who.
Oh, they're Hispanic. Okay, well, all right.
Cut that out.
So they all.
All right.
They
so,
all decided to join up as a team.
All right. This is gonna sound.
All Mexico,
Okay, hold
all
on,
12
hold on,
people
hold
in
on.
Mexico decided to make a soccer team in battle
Hold
for it.
on. This is gonna sound incredibly racist. Okay?
All right.
But this Hispanic group of people were friends,
Oh,
and then
God.
they wanted to play for a cow or like a pig.
cow?
A pig. Like play for a pig. Whoever wins gets the pig, the family pig. I'm not even fucking joking. I
It's
swear
kind of like
to
a.
age.
They're kind of like a barter system they got going on.
Yeah, it's true. And I was
They
like,
don't use
I thought
money
this was
in
gonna be a
Mexico.
wholesome game of soccer. I wasn't
Wholesome,
really.
just innocent.
Here's the thing, though. When I was playing,
Once they introduced the pig, it was
we,
no
no,
longer.
That's the thing, though.
pure.
We were playing soccer before at like a
Yeah.
soccer field, so we were just playing. We were like having fun. And I was learning how to play soccer, so I was like baby's
Yeah.
first steps, trying to kick
Yeah.
balls and stuff.
Yeah.
And then these guys come out, and we're like, okay, we're gonna play now. And I go up there.
Was it like Kung Fu Soccer? Have you
and
seen
they
that?
fucking like kick my ankle and almost break my legs, and I'm like, if I touch the ball, they like tackle underneath me. They were literally like
Maybe they're just
kicking
playing
me.
normally.
No,
You were
it
just
was
bad.
They were an actual like they were fighting for the pig. That's why they were fucking beating my ass to the
Well,
ground.
Corey,
They
what
didn't
else?
want
What
you to
else would
have it.
motivate you? If I was fighting for a pig, I would go crazy too.
Yeah, but I didn't even know how to keep a ball in my
That-
general direction, and these assholes were fucking tackling me and kicking me while I was down.
Corey, have you ever had a pig before?
Now listen, okay, I have, and pig's delicious,
Have you been
but
to
that's
a pig
besides the
No,
point.
a pig, a full pig.
Moral of the
Full-size
story,
pig.
what actually ended up happening was
Yes.
we lost because guess what? I'm not good at soccer, and I fucking failed the team because I kicked the ball out of bounds like 7 times, and so they got default points.
Is your dad proud?
No, he wasn't around. But anyways, the tangent before that was I went to a dodgeball thing, And this dodgeball thing we used to do was like a community dodgeball thing. They did it every single Sunday. It was like a special thing where you could go play dodgeball with random people. And there was this guy who before every game, I'm not even fucking joking, he would power up like a Super Saiyan. And
Corey, is this the guy who showed you his dick as a Power Ranger?
No!
That's a different guy.
It's a different story. This is a guy who, he would power up. He was like this nerdy guy. These girls would be around him. They'd be like, hey, like, Lance, let's go do something. He's like, hold on, babe, I've been watching Dragon Ball Z all day. I gotta get ready to power up. And he would get up off his stool and he would actually like go, and he would like do like the whole like thing. And right when they start, just all these balls would fucking pummel this dude. There'd be like 6 balls hitting him at once. Because he's like, you have to catch him or to get someone out.
You're a dirty liar, Corey.
I swear to fucking God.
Corey,
He
did he get the aura? It was like,
no, he was
Did
like,
he actually go
he was
Super
like
Saiyan? Did
this.
it
He was
work?
like,
What level did he power up to?
yeah, how
Was
high
he
did
a level 1 or level 2?
Did you guys have
I
your
asked
scatters?
him when I got out of bounds. I was like, by the way, dude, what power are you? He was like, 13. I discovered it recently. Not even joking. I
Corey,
swear
that's
to
shit. That's worthless.
Called that guy.
He's
He's barely stronger than the farmer.
He was up on a
Whatever.
mountain discovering
He was
new
Super
power
Saiyan
levels.
13, and he fucking destroyed
Okay.
no one. He
Okay.
fucking dropped every single ball.
That's because he's a shitty
You know-
power level.
He was like this 7-foot giant who couldn't catch balls. It was kind of funny.
He was
If he's 7 feet, why is he playing dodgeball?
Because it's
Easy to hit him.
He's a community thing. It's a community thing.
If I was 7 feet tall, I would just go, fuck
Moral of
with
the
it.
story: we used to
dirty streets.
Moral of the story: we used to sneak out around 3 a.m. to go play dodgeball.
What the fuck? You never included that part. What do you mean moral of the story? You never had that part. You just added that now.
Parents
You
finally.
say moral of the story to wrap it up. You just added new information, Corey. You didn't the purpose of moral of the story.
Parents finally caught us and I got grounded. Okay?
Anyways, on to the story. Moral of the story was all this new information nobody had.
Alright, go ahead. Tell your
We
story.
still haven't finished Jeff's
Yeah,
story.
like
No.
7 tangents ago.
Okay.
Way before,
Yeah, before soccer.
Shut up!
even before the
Done.
fantasy
story,
football.
Story over.
Okay. Go, Jeff.
God,
Just start
it's not
over.
even that
Start
good.
over.
It's not even that good.
Listen, alright,
All right,
build up.
whatever. We went into a bank pizza place,
Formerly a bank, now a
Yes.
pizza place.
and we sat down, and these women behind us were playing poker. And the one woman, I think we were talking. We talked about something. What was it it was something. Anime came up. I
Well,
don't even know why.
basically, the lady behind you, it was a table of Jeff and I,
Yeah.
and another guy, Niall, and these ladies across from us, these old fucking bitches, if you ask me, were hollering at us. They
That's
said,
harsh.
"Hey boys, you gonna play some poker tonight?" And Jeff obviously got really horny. And Jeff, what'd you say?
Right. I was like, yes.
And it's at the end. That's all of it.
I started squeezing their cottage cheese ass.
Yes, yeah.
Hold on, there's more to this story.
No.
He milked the dust out of her titties, but the real story is
Why did she ask us? I don't.
because basically there was old guys coming into the store or this pizza place with backpacks like fucking losers going back to this dirty old room in some dirty factory
Right.
to play fantasy football
Right.
in a stale room with stale Doritos.
Right.
And so this lady was kind of directing everybody in. So a guy would walk in and she would say, "Oh, right back there, boys, have fun."
We equated we equated that to like I don't know, some kind of show
Basically,
or something.
she said, "Are you playing poker?" And I said, "Well, no, we only play Pokemon cards. That's what we're
Right,
cool.
that's
we're
right.
cool. That's all we do is play Pokemon."
Right, yeah. You're like
And she lit
smirking
up.
at her and like rolling your eyes
Well,
like that's all we do.
No, I wasn't being
Yeah.
sarcastic. I was being very.
Right.
I was not being
She's like,
Listen,
condescending.
I wasn't there, so I can't actually say.
anime?
Yeah.
And you're like, yeah, and then,
Of course.
and then I'm laughing, and I'm just like, oh my god, I just want this to be over. And then Niall back here, he's like, very in the most straight face ever. He's like, oh no, the woman was like,
My daughter.
"Oh, yeah, my daughter loves anime. She's 32 and loves anime." And then Niall sits up and he's like, does your daughter like hentai? And she's like, what? You know, he's like, yes, it's like anime. It's does she like hentai?
Now Jeff isn't facing the lady, so he's fucking bobbing his head up and
Yeah,
down,
I'm
laughing, and
laughing.
I'm trying to. I can see
Choking on my
Jeff.
spaghetti.
I have to face this lady, and Jeff, Jeff's like pissing his pants.
It's like, oh my god.
I'm trying to keep it together. I'm scared by
I don't know
constant.
what faces they were making. I didn't know if they
It
were
was
picking
a
up on
horrible-
anything, but
Yeah, then Jeff got up and pushed the old lady over, broke her back, and killed her.
Moral of the story is
He left.
her daughter watched hentai.
Yeah, I
Her
told
daughter-
you it wasn't a very good story.
But we're convinced that I guarantee that old lady's gonna go back to her daughter and say, "Oh, do you like hentai? Do you love hentai?" And her daughter's gonna scream, and she's gonna say, "Oh, the nice man at the spaghetti restaurant loved hentai."
That would be the best.
Or she could be
ever.
trying to be cool and be like, "Oh, I love hentai," and then terrify her daughter. Swoop in.
Maybe it'd bring them closer together. Watch hentai.
Yeah,
together.
who knows?
What's the nastiest pussy you've ever seen?
Look up really fat pussy on Google.
Fat pussy? Really?
You'll find an
I don't
inflated
think
pussy.
Like 3 words, really fat pussy?
Really fat pussy on Google Images. You'll get.
Why not just fat pussy or very fat pussy?
Speaking of Niall, oh sorry, can I just say one thing? Speaking of Niall, he said, do you ever hear of the porn star Faye Reagan?
Faye Reagan?
She's like,
Actually, I haven't.
she's really famous. She's like the perky-titted redhead skinny girl.
I don't follow.
She
porn
voiced.
stars.
I think she voiced the fucking girl in Saying Not Included.
Really?
Blonde hair girl. Yeah,
No
I could have
way.
sworn. I could not. I swear
Okay.
to God. I think she voiced Nina in
Anyways,
Insanity.
Niall was like, dude, Faye Reagan has a nasty ass pussy. And I was like, oh no. Because I thought she was really hot. And then if you look up Faye Reagan warts in pussy, you can see a video.
Warts in pussy.
Yeah.
I guess-
Warts in pussy.
I think it's fake though, because the camera cuts just as it goes to the pussy.
I
Warts in
guess
pussy.
personally, like
Maybe they cut it because there was fucking warts in her pussy. And nobody wants to watch pussy warts.
No, it looks like
Who wants to watch all pussy warts get fucked?
it looks like
Not me.
old pussy warts.
Oh, pussy warts.
it looks like the Giant's Causeway made out of
horrible.
warts in the pussy. That's my story.
You know what I want to talk about?
What?
Hawks.
Hawks.
Oh shit.
Jeff, what you might not know is Jeff is a hawk lover. He runs outside whenever he sees a hawk and points up to the sky and does his hawk.
If we're gonna
his
talk
hawk
about
scream.
hawks, we gotta do the hawk intro.
Oh yeah. This is Hawk Hour.
We're entering
go.
the Hawk Hour.
It's not
Exactly like-
exactly Hawk Hour. It would be Hawk segment.
And they go.
It would be
Welcome.
Hawk segment.
Oh, you don't want to talk about it for an hour?
No, Hawk
No,
segment.
No, it's a
I think
joke.
Hawk
This
segment.
isn't the real. This
Yeah,
isn't
it's
the
gonna
real
be for 10
segment.
seconds.
All right, moral of the story: it's Hawk segment.
Oh, fine. Fine, Corey, you win.
Okay, fuck the hawk
We're
segment.
not talking about. We're not.
Holy
we're throwing
shit.
out the Hawk
No,
Hour.
no, no. I actually have a story about hawks. Okay, I saw this recent video
I don't care.
on the internet.
Go ahead.
What, you saw a hawk?
I saw this video on the internet
Yeah.
of someone showing a hawk and how like agile hawks are. And if you think your parakeet who can sing songs is agile,
Birds are stupid.
wait till you fucking see
What?
this
What
hawk.
the fuck are you talking about?
I don't want a parakeet.
Anyways,
A parakeet who sings songs is less powerful than a fucking huge hawk? Yeah, of course.
hold on, hold the telephone. Okay, so I saw this video of this guy showing like this hawk. He was making the hawk go through a bunch of holes, and the hawk was going like that fast.
Kind of
Corey, what
holes.
holes?
Snap
What,
that
just
fast.
holes in the wall
There
or
was
like
holes.
hoops?
He made
Hoops.
holes for the hawks to go through.
Oops.
A hole, like a small
Not a
hole.
hoop.
What did he make the hole from?
What it?
Styrofoam.
Oh, okay, makes sense.
It was okay. First of all, he was just teaching his hawk how to like maneuver through things. Thank you. And the hawk was like maneuvering through like these tiny little fucking tunnels. But the thing was,
Yeah.
it was still flying and shooting through the goddamn tunnels. But it was really cool. That's my story on hawks.
So?
That's all I have, man. I'm doing
So you saw a video of a hawk flying through holes. What else? What happened next?
It looked really cool in
Okay.
slow motion.
You know what's funny?
What?
When you see people on YouTube teaching their parents how to say like shit and fuck and stuff.
Yeah. Dirty asshole! Dirty asshole! Fuck off! The guy's laughing.
You want to hear a story about? Want to hear a story about a supposed bird that's supposed to fucking recite what you say that my dad got?
Oh god.
Didn't do neither. It just squawked all fucking day. So my dad got this fucking bird from like some exotic place. It was like one of those. They're like the red birds. You know, they have like a little bit of
The
color.
African
Oh, it's like it's like a parrot.
The Muji bird.
parakeet?
Oh yeah, the Wuji Wuji. It is a Wuji Wuji.
The Muji Muji.
Muji bird.
The Mujo Mujo bird, look it up, it exists. The Mujo Mujo bird, my dad got it and he's like, man, I love birds because my dad's a liar. And he got the bird and he got a fucking giant white cage and literally the only thing it did was squawk like a fucking asshole.
Did he try to talk to it, or did he just expect it to start talking to him and have a whole vocabulary?
He tried talking to it, he's like, pretty birdie, he threw fucking bird food at its face.
Maybe the bird was talking because the guy was fucking pelting this bird. After one day with bird food and sings because it wouldn't recite fucking Shakespeare to him.
Now, hold on, okay? I used to have a bird when I was a kid. I like birds, but this motherfucker was not a bird. It was an asshole. Okay, he would sit in the cage while I would do. He would
Birds are
sit.
dicks.
I know this one was, but I've had nice birds before that would come down and swoop down and steal my spaghetti, and I laughed when I was a kid. I was fine with that. But this fucking bird.
Your house was cool.
Can you back up the elaborate on the spaghetti story? You know, you used to have birds who would swoop down and steal your spaghetti, and then you would laugh. Can you elaborate it, Delve into that a little
I was
bit?
like 5.
I don't know if your house was awesome or terrible.
Oh,
you okay?
That sounds like a horribly repressed memory that out of
I mean,
nothing.
there was all these birds. They like
Where?
circled my room. There was
Was
like
the
these,
spaghetti noodly or raw?
I would eat spaghetti and they would like fucking swoop down and pat
You had
and
100
fucking,
birds in your house stealing your spaghetti? Just what? They just flew around your house all day?
That's not important. What is important is the story about the bird in the cage.
Just sounds like
Are
something
you
fucking
remembering?
schizophrenic
Are
person
you
would
remembering
say.
like a bad Ben Stiller movie, or is this? Are you sure you're not mixing up your childhood with like a bad movie?
No, this actually
This
happened.
sounds terrifying, Corey.
My dad was a bird enthusiast, so we got a lot of birds at the house, and then
Okay, let's
they
do
were
this together.
exciting because they come down and like walk on your shoulder and shit in lines down your arm while they land on you.
Oh,
And
that's
these were the
great.
good birds. These were the good birds that would
They
steal
were
spaghetti.
fucking squawking like this motherfucker who would just sit there. I'd look at it. I'd be like, shut up. And it'd be like,
Maybe you were squawking because you were telling you to shut up and staring. You were fucking staring in the eyes and telling you to shut up and
so
threatening
what
us.
I would
Just
do,
from it.
you're supposed to put a fucking
space,
You're
Corey.
supposed to put a blanket over the bird, right?
Not over the bird, over the cage. What the hell are you doing,
The
man?
cage, whatever, the
You
cage.
fucking putting pillowcases on the bird and fucking
Shut up.
suffocating it?
Okay, I put a pillowcase over the fucking bird. I fucking stuck it into a pillow and hit over the wall. No, I put a fucking pillowcase over the cage.
Yeah.
And I went to sleep. I would like just fucking use it, and I went to bed and I just heard it go for fucking like 20 minutes. You know how they're supposed to fall asleep because they think,
I don't
like,
know.
the lights
I've
go
never
out.
had a bird.
You're supposed to put something over it to cover its eyes so it
Yeah.
thinks it's nighttime. Well, this
Yeah.
motherfucker was a bat because it never went to bed, and it would squawk and squawk and squawk. Eventually,
Probably hated your house.
well, eventually, I couldn't take care of the bird because every time
let him go?
my dad would be like, "Take care of the bird." I'd go in there and try and feed it. It would fucking peck my hand.
Oh my God.
And so I was terrified of it. So
Yeah.
it was like this fucking flea-ridden fucking bird.
You're making hand gestures like it was a creepy praying mantis.
Why'd you do that, Corey? It's not a T-Rex.
So basically, I was terrified of it, and I was young. So, but the bird scared me, and I didn't know what to do, and it squawked all the time. And eventually, my dad sent it back to the exotic place.
You mean he killed it?
No, he sent it back to the exotic place.
Just are there places that?
Oh no, he freed it outside. He just let it go outside.
Yeah, so it died. Got like hit by an airplane or
Got eaten
something.
by an eagle or
I
some
just found it a
shit.
bit fucking weird, people. Like, of all the pets you can have, you have a bird, but then you put it in this little cage.
No, it was a huge fucking cage. It
Oh,
was
you
like,
mean in
It
general?
was huge.
Yeah, just in general,
It was
yeah.
like it was literally like a. It was,
One of those.
It was
alright.
like 7 feet tall. It was a big fucking cage and had lots of room to move in. The only thing was it just squawked. It never actually talked.
I can see why you like bad comedies, because your childhood was.
What's
kinda
that
like
one
a
porn
sitcom
star
or something.
movie?
It was
Fucking
kinda like-
Born Bucky Larson.
Yeah.
Born to be a porn star.
Your favorite.
Zero-
Not as
zero
good as
out of-
not as
zero
good
out
as
of 100 on
not
Rotten
as good as
Tomatoes.
Bucky
Premature. The
Larson.
best movie.
You fucking reviewed it like it was like a fucking savant
I
film.
love that film.
So we had a house full of like 20 birds. Okay, all right, big deal. All right, have
Corey,
you
this
ever
was
had a
over. You
house-
already ended it.
Over. Just change it.
The bird went away, Corey. It died.
care.
It's a.
No, they actually all died except for one, and that one actually like
Well, they all
lived.
died anyway. I'm
It
sure it's
lived
dead now.
like a few years extra, and
Yeah,
it
but
was
it still
like
died.
It was. It still came down and took my spaghetti while I ate, but it was an entertaining bird.
I still have no idea what the fuck that even means. Like,
I just want to share. I want to have one question about animals and pets.
Yeah.
Back in, up until this point, everybody has a pet because it's kind of like a source of entertainment.
yeah.
Do you think pets? I've always kind of thought pets are kind of slowly getting less and less popular.
I've always
because
thought they were kind of a bad idea.
people are going to find better and newer things.
What do you
to
mean?
I think
entertain. Basically, you get a dog or a cat to kind of like entertain yourself.
Overall,
Or
it just
keep you
becomes like
company.
a companion that you
Yeah,
pet once in a while.
But yeah,
people like anthropomorphize these things. Like they imagine they have like all these feelings and they're upset, but they don't really think anything.
Everyone's buying pugs by the masses now because it's like the animal of now. And
It's like-
they really won't care about it in like 2 years.
It's like with the Shiba. Everyone bought a Shiba because of the fucking,
the fucking
silly
corgi?
meme that wasn't funny.
Pugs
I
are
thought it was a corgi.
And then a lot of
Is it
people just
corgi?
abandon them.
Pugs' faces make me sick, dude.
Pugs
Look like they were
they're-
smashed with a car.
Pugs are adorable.
They're not. They look gross.
Because they're technically a mutation.
They're not.
Alright,
They're
you wanna-
inbred. They're inbred to do that.
You want to talk about a fucking animal that's probably one of the
No.
worst pets you could have?
Yeah.
What?
A pig.
I heard they're good pets.
Apparently, pigs are
Absolutely
intelligent.
not.
How would you know?
I am my friend had a pig, and she took care of it. She really liked the pig and stuff,
Yeah.
so she didn't treat it like shit. She was an angel to it. But here's the thing: when a pig becomes spoiled, its concept of crying is screaming bloody murder. So whenever it was like it's hungry, it would be like, it would just literally like.
That horrifies me.
That's annoying.
It would sound like you were ripping off its fucking leg, and you weren't. It was just like it's hungry, and then you give it to it, it's like because you give it food, and then when it would do that constantly. It was just I'd be sitting there, and then it would just go, and I'd be like, "Holy fucking shit, feed it!" or something, and
I would
it
get
had
tired
to
of
go to the
that after
bathroom.
a day.
Yeah.
And she's like, "Oh, it's adorable," and I'm like, "It's not. It's really
with
not."
Cats or puppies, they're like a certain size, but pigs are fucking massive and they're all kind of
I know,
bloody-looking
but the thing is, a pig is cute. You know, a piglet is adorable. But then when you get the piglet being
when it goes full
spoiled,
size.
let me tell you something. A pig squeal will fucking ruin your ears.
Zach.
Yes.
If you could have any animal as a pet, like ignore how dangerous or exotic they are. If you could just have an animal that would automatically be nice to you, what would it be?
Probably something really dangerous that
bear?
could assist me. Yeah, like a bear, like a wolf or something.
Mouse.
Yeah, a dangerous mouse that could fucking bite my neighbor's feet.
Bite through paper.
Fucking mice.
Yeah.
But
you-
so a bear?
Yeah, like a bear or a wolf or something that could like,
what
that guy's
would
on
you
my
do, Chris?
yard. Send the bear out to go attack him.
Komodo dragon would be cool. They eat bones.
Yeah.
Oh,
They
man.
eat everything. They don't leave a
They're
trace.
kind of terrifying.
Yeah, they're cool.
How big are those fucking ones?
They're like
that,
9
walk
feet
on their
long,
hind
dude.
legs?
No, they don't walk on their hind legs.
They
That'd be
don't?
horrifying.
Which ones do?
That'd be like.
That's like
those
tiny
dinosaurs.
lizards, dude. That's not like a no. That
You're
would
thinking of the Jesus lizard
I
that
don't
runs
know
across
yet.
water.
that's Jesus.
I think
dude.
I'm thinking of a Jurassic Park anime.
I would pick a unicorn so I could sell it
Oh.
for $1 billion.
That's a good idea.
You can sell
that
the
would
horn
just
for
be
$1 billion.
Yeah.
You can keep the horse.
You can just fuck
I
it
need
all
to
day,
prove.
yeah.
I need to show the dead body to prove it. The horn came from it.
Jeff, what animal would you fuck if it was begging for it? If it was really asking for it?
If you were
walked in
trapped on the
if you
earth.
stumbled in the woods and you saw the animal really put its ass out, what to get fucked? What animal would that be?
Let me ask
Well,
Snake? Or
you know,
what if you went to a place where the snake was sticking its ass out?
I put a
kinda
lot
like-
of. I put a lot of thought into this, Zach.
If a
But I
terrorist
just
had
can't
a gun
decide.
to your head, and they were saying you must fuck an animal.
That's
You
not
must fuck a
fair.
horny animal, but it wants to fuck you. It's not. You're not
Am I in
raping
the
animal.
desert with the terrorists?
Yeah, dude.
Yes.
The sun's beating
What if
down.
he's like, you have to fuck any animal, but then they just
All you
let a
want is a glass of
llama or
water.
a
But you
camel.
choose the animal.
Real question. Noah's Ark comes back from time.
Corey, we haven't
Animals
finished.
start walking off. He's like, choose an animal.
Corey, we still need to fuck the animal first.
We have to fuck the animal, Corey. This is serious. We have to.
Alright, well, so is my fucking Noah Ark
Jeff,
time
what animal
traveling
would you
spiel.
fuck?
The fat women count? What?
Fat women?
Yeah.
That's not an animal.
They're animals. What?
Yeah, they're animals. You keep them pigsties. You throw apples at them. You throw
I'll tell you what
tomatoes at
animal I
them.
would fuck.
I don't know. What do I say?
I know.
Chris, I don't know.
Homo
What's a
sapien.
pretty animal?
A cat. I would fuck a cat if I really wanted. If you wanted me to fuck it, like, cause sometimes
but-
our cat puts sesame in it. I'm
Dude,
like, oh,
a
you
cat.
want it?
You're gonna
You're
rupture
fucking-
its insides
you're
with your.
fucking
No,
Dang
not
it.
my dick. Not my dick. If you've seen this,
It's gonna go
the
up
cat will
into
be
its colon
fine.
and
Zach
it's
has a
gonna-
barbed
Let me
penis.
tell you
Yes,
something.
it's twisted like a.
Let
like
me
a-
be
like a
fucking
white
frank.
thing. So Corey, recently you shaved your head.
Oh yeah. Okay, I can tell you about the experience. If somebody's ever had a long thing of hair and you go to like a professional to shave your hair,
Yeah.
I shaved my hair because Chris and everyone. No, you never fucking.
He
Sorry.
did.
I
He
did.
did. I did
Actually,
too.
you-
I did it. I did it. And
Basically, in order to be a part of Sleepy Cabin, you have to shave your head. Okay, I'm sorry.
Yes.
That's
See,
the
that-
requirements.
This is starting to bother me because you guys are all with Sleepy Cabin. All of a sudden, you all have shaved heads.
yeah.
I'm like, and you guys are like telling. You're asking
Stamper,
me.
Chris, myself, and Corey have all shaved
You
heads.
can. All right.
And you
here's the
fucking
thing.
fuckers are trying to peer pressure
Come on,
me
Jeff.
into doing it. And I'm
Jeff.
like,
All right, these are the rules.
I'm not gonna give off the impression this place is filled with fucking skinheads. I'm not doing that. I'm gonna keep my hair.
Well, are you blue-eyed?
I did it for the team, so we could all maintain the impression we weren't a bunch of fucking Nazis.
So here's the thing. Everyone shaved their head, and I had like a fucking lion's mane, and I'm like, I cannot stand having this rug on my fucking head anymore. So I went in and shaved it. Let me tell you something. I never shaved my head before for as long as I've been. When I was a kid, I used to get like buzz cuts, but I was young. I didn't give a shit. I went to a professional to do it. I never did it myself.
Yeah.
After shaving for like 5 minutes and looking like a pedophile, eventually you will start to actually.
Did you kind of fuck with it, like shave the top of your head up so look like you're balding?
Dude, I actually did.
I left the sides on just so I could feel dirty for a second.
I made different faces.
So I could take a peek in your future.
I tucked my balls into my legs. I was completely naked because I had to make sure the feeling was right. And I shaved my head, and eventually when it was all shaved off, I still had like bits and pieces and looked like an asshole. But I did it, and let me tell you something. The first time you do it, it's just like when you have a lump sum of hair fall down, it is fucking terrifying, but the feeling of shaving your head is amazing when you do it by yourself.
It's very freeing because then you have the option now. Now it's like, well, I shaved my head, I can do it again later, or I cannot do it, but I know what it's like now.
I did it because I had a bald spot coming in. I wanted to see.
Yeah, there's two reasons people shave their head. It's because either they're fucking balding, or it's because they just want to shave their head and they want to,
At the time, I really didn't have a lot of money, and I didn't feel like spending like $30. So
should we all tell a father story?
Yes, my dad has an Ace Ventura Pet Detective haircut. He used to really show it off. Like he was like that cool guy.
Like a pompadour? Is that what it's called?
I don't even know. But my dad was a nerd in that regard. He would like drive his car around and he would like pull up.
Was he a delivery man?
He's high in his profession, but basically
just say, does he? Yeah.
He's good at what he does.
My dad would fucking act like Ace Ventura any chance he got. He would wear a Hawaiian shirt. When he parked his car, he'd be like and he would quote Ace Ventura like it was his fucking Bible. At the time, I was like 18 to 20, and I was like, oh, cool. Like, I didn't care. When I was young, I used to clap and laugh, but when you grow up, eventually you start, like, and my dad used to. This is going to go into another tangent.
Tell like dad stories.
One story.
What dad story?
All right, this is my real dad story. Fuck the hair thing. This is my real one. Actually,
you lost your turn, Corey, or you forfeit.
You lost your privileges.
I forfeit my dad's story. Someone else.
My dad's story is.
What the fuck? It was my turn.
What's my dad?
Chris.
My dad's story's cool.
My dad owns stores in Wexford Town in Ireland.
Okay. Candy stores.
Yeah, he sells sweets and toiletries.
Okay.
And shitty mirrors. But anyways, one time I was up in his office, and that's right next to where he kept all the like sweets in storage.
Yeah.
And there was Chewits, and I was like, Dad, can I have some Chewits?
What are some Chewits? What were Chewits?
Oh, Chewits are like gummy sweets, and they're like,
What can you relate those to?
So alien.
They're just so chewy.
Chewits.
Chewy as fuck, right? Anyways.
Wait, like now and later?
Is it just one brand of candy?
Yeah.
Is it like now and
Skittles?
Like the whole store is filled with this one?
Or is it like Laffy Taffy?
It's like Taffy, yeah.
Okay, Laffy Taffy, it's Taffy.
Right. Anyways,
all right.
I was like, can I have some Chewits? My dad was like, okay. And then I grabbed like 50 packets of them. And they come in little squares and little wrappers. And I took them all out of the wrappers and I rolled them into this huge big fucking ball.
Oh my God.
And because I was up in the storage, it was really dusty. And I was like, look, Dad. And I took a big bite out of it. My dad screamed and slammed it down on his desk and threw it in the bin. He was really mad.
Well, I would have been upset.
It was funny though.
You ate all his Chewits.
I did. I rolled them all up into a big dusty ball.
For some reason, I was like thinking you were gonna say like he had a little pinhole in his wall he spied on. I went up to his office and I saw a little hole in the wall.
You heard him breathing and you're like, Dad, you saw.
I thought I was doing God's work, rolling up a huge ball of Chewits.
That's what Jesus did. He rolled up Chewits and showed everybody, and they fucking screamed and ran away. That's basically how the Bible went.
Tell me your dad's story.
Death is his fatherly story.
Oh, my dad has all these stories about how I almost kind of afraid to know him as a kid. He'd tell me about how he'd always be outrunning cops in his Corvette.
Holy shit.
Yeah, and I don't know. He was kind of scary sounding. I don't know. I'm like, why were you such like a vigilante, or like why are you such a delinquent? And he's like, I don't know. He's like, yeah, my parents made me go into the. He'd tell me about how he went into the Marines, and he learned how to fight with how to disarm people who had knives and all that stuff. But I'm trying to think of an actual story.
My dad actually did that.
What?
My dad actually went to the Marines, and he was like studying to be a chef at one point, but he also was like learning how self-defense and stuff, and he learned how to knock
learning how to be a chef and fight with knives at the same time.
He was also
Cook the
a gourmet
soup,
chef.
kill it.
This, you know, I think you watched.
Too many video games.
No.
Steven Seagal.
Yeah, what's that movie? Steven Seagal. You watched Under Siege. This is not your dad. You watched Under Siege.
What the fuck is Under Siege?
You're saying your dad is
He was a
Steven Seagal.
military chef. And he fought terrorists.
My dad is not a chef. He can't even make a steak. There, I said it.
Can your dad do backflips?
Yeah.
My dad's story is I went to McDonald's when I was a baby boy.
Your fucking story is made up and stupid.
This is true. This is actually true. I went to McDonald's when I was a baby boy.
McDonald's.
When I was a
Old
baby boy.
McDonald's.
And I was in a ball pit.
Yeah.
My old man sitting there throwing balls at me, playing with me. And some big buff dude runs in. Says, "Is that your ugly boy there? Is that your Uggo son of yours?"
Uggo?
Uggo. He
son.
pointed at me and said, "Uggo right there."
It's cool, dude.
And my dad said, "What the fuck did you say, you freaking dumb crap?" And the guy goes, "What did you say to me?" My dad does a backflip. The guy goes, the guy goes, "You could do a backflip?" I'm out. Walks away.
Jeez, dude.
My dad gives me a big kiss, and we went home.
My dad.
So my dad saved me that day. It turned out the guy had a big baseball bat in his car. He was killing people around the city, just beating people. And he said, the cop said, if he would go approach people, if people couldn't do backflips to impress him. Let's talk about goblins for a second.
All right, this is a topic that me and fucking Zach have been arguing about, and we've been wanting this to be settled. Okay, my opinion of goblins are they are about the same size as a midget, and Zach is convinced that they are larger than midgets, and I would like to hear your explanation on that.
Look,
first of all,
all
when
I
I first
asked-
heard Chris said that how tall are they?
I would assume they're like 4 foot.
Exactly.
I said 2
personal
foot.
opinion.
You said 2 feet.
I did
You
not
said
say 2 feet.
Corey.
Who the fuck is as big as a shoebox?
Corey,
okay?
Corey,
I don't have any goddamn
2 feet.
sense.
Corey held up bigger.
These are, first of all,
Corey
these
held
are
up goblin.
goblins.
You said, "Oh,
Guys!
clearly this is a goblin size."
I know this is serious. It's a serious topic, but be civil.
Okay.
All right,
Goblins.
Let me
Okay,
talk.
I'll be civil.
Let me
Corey's
talk.
fucking wrong.
I said
yes.
I thought I
Corey.
remember on Zach's tangent about a crazy goblin
It
standing.
wasn't
in the
crazy.
middle-
Here's the situation I give Corey. You bullshit. I said, "Corey, you're walking down the street to go get a hamburger or whatever the fuck, and you see a terrifying goblin illuminated in the streetlight at nighttime with a big club, and it goes, it starts
And
charging
this
you."
was my
Wait,
response.
wait.
And then Corey said, "How tall is the goblin?" And I said, "How tall do you think it is?" And he said, 1 inch tall.
No, I
And I
didn't.
said,
He
"You've
did,
never
he
seen."
did.
I wasn't like, okay, I'm not doing the scale of Zach's penis. Okay, I was
That's
doing.
1 foot. That is 1 foot. Talk about not that.
I like how you guys all
1
said,
foot.
"Oh."
But
perfect.
listen, a goblin
I
can
said
be
3 feet.
interpreted
I
as
said
any
4
size.
Here's what I
4
said.
feet.
Here's what I fucking said. I said, what, a small midget? A small midget running with the pitchforks at me?
can't say
goblins
midget.
don't
You
exist.
can't say midget.
Guess what? Dungeons and
You can't
Dragons
say
is only in
midget.
fairy tales.
Just say filthy little
Let's
person.
say filthy, disgusting gremlin walking around the
Despite their
streets.
size, don't you think they'd be kind of intimidating at that size?
Even if he had a pitchfork and
And
he
Corey,
was
no, you keep going back. You keep going back to the pitchfork.
Corey, he has a club.
I think a big
What?
billy club is
And
much
fucking
scarier
Corey, a
than-
little tiny goblin's not gonna be able to carry a club.
Let's say he was ripped. Like I would imagine them being
ripped goblin.
Like how
4 foot ripped
apes have
goblin.
natural muscles on them.
Retard strength.
Yeah,
Yeah, retard
Like he's a
strength.
huge beer
Goblin.
gut, but he can run really fast, and he has like a fashioned like iron pitchfork.
Okay, why do you keep going?
I would
This is
leave
another great
the
debate.
vicinity, but the
Does
point
a goblin,
is-
does a goblin have a
You
club or a
would
pitchfork?
leave the
He has a
vicinity.
fucking club.
I say club. These guys say pitchfork.
Or a dagger.
All right, first of all,
Dagger's not
I've
scary.
said this.
A huge thing can
First
wail
of
in the
all,
air.
I have
scary
said
when it's
this
deep in your
numerous
heart.
times. The point of the thing is to discuss the size of goblins. This is the debate of the century.
doesn't even-
Goblins are the size of midgets.
I think I would run.
How tall is a midget though?
Around 4 to 5 feet tall.
Oh, now you're saying
That's
5
not
feet,
true.
you little shit,
That's
5
not
feet.
true. Midgets
tall
are
are
like 3, 4.
You think midgets are like 5 feet tall?
Wait, what's
Definitely
bigger, a
shorter
midget
than
or a
5
dwarf?
feet.
I know dwarfs are fucking uglier.
Oh my god.
Oh
I
Keep it
actually,
down.
Oh, no.
alright, when there's midgets, there's small people. They're little arms. We're dealing with goblins, all right? They got big fucking
They've got
ears.
big
that
fucking
adds. You stretch the ear up here.
The
4
ear?
feet.
That's
You
a
stretch the
rabbit,
ear up
Corey.
here, 4 feet.
What
if
the
you
fuck
stretch
kind of
goblin
goblin?
ears, bend them up 4 feet big.
What the fuck kind of goblin
No,
you see,
ear
dude?
does not count towards size.
Yeah, we're talking from top of the head.
That's like saying a fucking tiny alien with a huge antenna counts as 6 feet tall.
It does.
It does not.
Where's your?
That doesn't
who
count.
says?
That doesn't
The top
count.
of,
No,
like,
it's
his
the top of your
skull.
head. It's
Let
the
me
top
tell
of
you
your
something.
skeleton.
A goblin is 4 to 5 feet tall.
5 feet's way too tall. I've said they were big. 5 feet's too tall.
Bullshit.
No.
For a goblin?
Have you ever played?
Oh,
have
wait,
you
goblin.
ever
For a
played
goblin?
No,
a game with a goblin in it?
Yeah,
Guess what?
Oblivion.
Goblins are slightly tall.
Yeah, they're like 5 feet. But in Harry Potter universe, they're like 1 feet.
So what are your thoughts on aliens? Like
Well,
spooky gray
You ever
aliens?
seen an alien?
I've heard, I know I've never seen Alien, but I've heard from various sources that believe in aliens there are actually 12 alien.
12 different species.
Yes.
I know there's the
and there's
big-
a galactic council.
I have a question.
The BC species.
I'm actually being serious.
Yes.
Is a reptilian considered an alien?
Yes, they think they're the sexy girls.
I've heard there are reptilians that actually live underground.
They're the big angel ones.
Have
They're
you ever
white
have
ones.
you
The
ever
gray-
seen a video of no? Have you ever seen a video of our president?
Corey!
Our president. Right. This is
That
important.
blinks, yes, and it's yes.
Yes, he's a reptile.
240p video, terrible quality, and
Yes.
then he transforms.
Because that's what aliens do.
true.
They blink while they're giving a
See,
national.
if I was a reptilian who controlled the media and the earth, the first thing I would do is reveal myself on national television.
Exactly. In a 240p quality video, I might
of
add.
course, but
So
the other
the 12
aliens,
types of
there's
aliens.
the gray aliens.
Yes.
The greens.
There are
No, the rays are
there are
aliens.
apparently gigantic, like hairy, I think like bat aliens.
Sasquatch.
They're very large.
Wow.
I know there's big white ones.
this-
There's
I
don't
big
know what
tall
the-
white
I
ones
don't
with
know what
huge
the rest
wings
are.
too.
What about the
Really,
spaghetti? The spaghetti aliens.
Those are the worst
Spaghetti.
kind.
The spaghetti aliens.
You don't want to deal with those.
Apparently there's jellyfish that circle the earth
Oh
in space.
Christ Almighty! Don't even.
It's true.
Don't-
Dude, that's a real alien.
I honestly, I swear to gosh, I saw a UFO when I was younger.
Oh, no, you didn't.
I did.
You saw an unidentified flying
here's the
object.
No, but you don't understand. It
You
was
saw
a
an
fucking-
unidentified object.
I swear, it was a fucking
Do
neon
you-
green
do you,
spaceship.
Do you recall when we were driving outside of our house and I said, "Look up"? It was like really foggy.
Yeah.
And it looked
It
like,
wasn't that.
Yeah, Jeff. You can like if you look at airplanes, they can look
Yeah.
completely different the way the night is. Like one night it was
Yeah.
really foggy outside.
Right.
If you've seen Watchmen, right? The huge night owl spaceship, like ship.
Yeah.
It looked an
It did look like that.
an airplane looked exactly like that because the
did.
way the fog was in.
But I'm not talking about that.
Like the.
so I'm
the
saying,
lights will.
yeah, the lights can play
I'm not
tricks on you.
talking about that.
You didn't see. I
did. I was
also-
staying at my friend Helmut
You're saying it's an
Bergerschmidt's
alien.
house.
You're saying it's a
Also,
space alien.
Perception.
I looked like a space alien ship.
Why would a space alien be flying around our
Here's the thing,
atmosphere?
though.
I don't know.
Here's the thing, though. I was walking with Zach, and we were looking up at the air, and we saw an airplane. And I was like,
Yeah.
that actually looks like it is 20 feet close to
I
us.
said this before. We've talked about this.
20 feet.
It looked very close. I swear to God, it looked 20 feet.
Not quite. I mean,
Like, I
quite
could
a-
reach
That's
up and
lower
grab
than
it.
the roof of
Dude,
your
I swear to
house.
God,
200
I was
feet.
sleeping on his floor in his apartment. I looked up into the sky, and there was this fucking weird.
What'd it do?
You could
It
have.
just it flew by really slowly.
Okay,
Wait,
okay.
you were
Let
like a
me
plane.
just let me look. Chris,
No, it was not
Chris,
far away.
Chris,
I swear to God,
Chris.
to my vision, it was fucking huge, right? And it looked
Yeah.
really close to the apartment,
Okay.
and it was like bright green.
Oh.
Chris,
I swear to God.
What's more likely that you misidentified something, or that a space alien from a different, completely
I'm not
evolved-
saying no. I'm saying I
completely
saw a
evolved
UFO.
different section
I'm
of the
saying I
universe
saw a UFO that
flew
looked like a
above your friend's house, or that you
Motherfucker.
misidentified
I
something.
said it's a UFO that looked just like a spaceship. I'm not saying it was a spaceship.
But when you say spaceship, it adds so much
It looked
stuff to
dude,
it.
I swear, it looked like a fucking.
But how would you know what a spaceship looks like? You have to know.
It
what
didn't look like it was from this earth.
Guys,
How can you say that if you've never seen something that's not from this earth?
Exactly, it was alien.
You don't know that if you've never seen something that's alien.
Zach.
It's an
If you weren't there that
unidentified
is
flying
your friendship
object.
over now? Is this
What?
like breaking point?
I'm saying you did not see the space alien.
Yeah, more than likely not, but it looked like one. That's what I'm saying.
I'm saying you did.
What do you-
Here's
what do
something.
you
This
think-
is actually hold on. This is actually like physical evidence that sometimes different chemicals from outside outer space come in, and it actually creates different.
I'm just trying to think of the mind of
No,
the
it's
aliens.
like
Zach.
no, it's like when different rocks.
God doesn't exist. How do you explain the sunset?
I have a question. All right.
6 days, all right. 6 C's of creationism: cataclysm,
What
catastrophe,
talking about?
What
killing,
the fuck?
sin, forgetfulness.
I have a question.
Wait, more alien talk.
More aliens.
I have a all right. Let's just, hypothetically, let's say the alien is flying around up in the sky.
Yeah.
What is he doing?
What is it doing and why is it here?
Yeah,
why does it
what-
land?
Is
If
he,
you
is he
had
Google
access-
mapping the?
You had access to
It
it.
is less stealthy than U.S. technology. Are you fucking kidding me?
If you had access to a spaceship, you would fly right to Mars and take a look
I
around.
would fly the
Zach,
fuck away from Earth. I
what
would
would
be
you
circling
do
the atmosphere.
if you were an
spooking people
alien?
out,
If you were-
spooking
Yeah, you
kids
would.
out.
Zach, if you were an alien and you went to planet Earth, all right.
I would land in
Area
somebody's house and
51.
kill them.
Oh my god.
Smash through the roof and kill everybody. And I'd fly away.
You meant
You
live in
wouldn't. You
space.
die.
What if you met Lloyd in space?
Yeah.
What the fuck is Lloyd in space?
What if you met him?
Toon Disney show, great show. You should have fucking watched
All I
it.
know is Christopher Lloyd played the alien.
I'll tell you.
Not true.
I'll tell you a true story about an alien that they have a lot of evidence for. Basically, there was a kid in like the 80s, right?
Yeah.
And this is him telling the story. Basically, he saw this very large silver spaceship.
Oh.
He got in and he disappeared
What,
for like
spider in the
10
sky?
years. No.
Oh, okay.
No, he disappeared for 10 years. He came back. He was the same age, but his family and everybody else were like 10 years older. And he was telling the story about how on the ship, there were all sorts of... The ship actually went around different planets.
That's
collected,
the fucking movie. I've seen that.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I've seen that movie. That's the flight of
This
whatever.
is not Flight of the Navigator.
It is.
Okay, can I?
Fine, ruin it. Fine.
The only story I ever heard that I actually believed was in the 70s, an alien.
I was like, wait a second. That movie was burning
You guys don't watch any fucking movies.
Does Flight of the Navigator, like Pee Wee Herman as like the main fucking like eyeball? It's like,
Yeah.
Is it Pee Wee Herman?
look at the adventures.
no, he's all like, I'm going to change my voice system to suit you better. And he's like, nah, blah, blah, blah. And the kid's
That
like, you
word
sound
is
fucking
blue.
stupid, stop it.
That was a good movie. Anyway.
I actually like
Jeff,
that movie a lot.
what would your thoughts be if you
Actually,
woke up and
that's
there was a
good.
gray alien at the edge of your bed, licking its
These things
lips?
on rice.
What would you do?
I'd be scared as shit.
What if it said,
Jeff, I love Take Man. You're my favorite.
I'd be like, thank you. I'd be too scared to move.
I'd fucking push into the door frame and close
All
the
right,
door and it's
realistic
I would not
scenario.
move. I would not be able to
Realistic
move.
scenario.
Realistic.
Jesus is standing in front of the corner of your room, screaming loudly.
You know, if that happened, nobody would say, you're Jesus, you're a scary predator that's dressed like Jesus.
Corey, why the fuck is Jesus screaming? I don't think Jesus ever
Loudly in
screamed.
the middle of
What
a
is,
corner.
what is he screaming?
He's trying to get your attention.
That'll fucking do it.
Is he glowing? Is he glowing
Corey,
like light?
Corey, if Jesus just walked up and down, you're like, well, he doesn't have to scream and fucking terrify me to get my attention.
Does he wear any clothes?
Corey.
Yeah, he's wearing his tarp or whatever.
His
he's wearing.
fucking smelly old robe?
What if you were sleeping and Zach came into your room and you know like how the door is half open but there's like a shadow behind the
see
door.
my silhouette.
You can't see but Zach's like Jesus is standing there in that shadow. What would you do?
I'd be like, yeah, bullshit.
What if he said, I am Jesus?
I'd be like, you better start turning shit to wine because I don't believe you.
Corey, your cock is
You'd make him prove it.
I would. I'd be like, if you were Jesus, if you were Jesus, hold on. I'd be like, if you were Jesus H. Christ, I would say you have to
I don't
tell
think his
me.
middle
Jesus H.
What does H stand for? Fucking Geraldo? What the hell are you talking about, Jesus? Everyone says it though. Everyone
are
says
you Jesus H. Christ?
Oh, that's a different guy. Sorry.
He's like, yeah.
H is like spelled A-I-C-H.
H, yeah.
So if he's like, listen, all right, I'll prove it, but like, I'm only gonna do
Jesus
one
Hitch.
thing.
Yeah, what if he's like, I'll prove it. He pulls up his dick and there's a nail through it. What do you think? There's a huge nail pierced through his
I'm like, that's
cock.
not evidence. Turn my beer into wine.
What if Jesus
Beer.
turned your leprosy into wine?
What if he turned your piss into wine?
What if he just like, look, I'll blow you, and I'll give you the best blowjob ever, and I'll
I'd be like-
prove it.
Jesus wouldn't do that to me.
He's like, yeah, you're a faggot, dude. You want Jesus to
This
blow
is all
you?
offensive anyway. Yeah, this is offensive.
What Jesus? What's wrong with Jesus?
I
blowing
can't. I'm not
somebody?
tolerating.
You
this.
got it tolerable.
This wasn't bad at all.
All right, so Jesus comes in. Okay, Jesus walks into your room with a fucking plate full of crackers. He's like, "You gotta come to my ceremony this Sunday."
Crackers.
There's a guy gonna be
Ritz
talking about my
crackers?
stories.
Ritz crackers, fucking stale Ritz crackers. You're like, dude, these suck. And he's like, yeah, that's all I had, asshole. I found these in my cabinet. Fuck you, dude. What's your problem?
What if he could only find the ones that had like the filling in them?
He had the
Yeah.
stale Italian bread and the Ritz crackers and the jelly and jam. He fucking comes
Hawaiian
into your
punch
room. He like
with fucking dead
smacks
bugs
to
in
the
it.
side. He's like, "Wake up, idiot! You gotta go to Sunday church." You go to
Corey.
church. You wait for the guy to come out and tell stuff. He's like, "I already read this in the fucking Bible." You leave.
All right, one last question.
You go to IHOP. You have a terrible experience.
With
You,
Jesus,
you take him to IHOP.
Yeah.
what would he order, Corey?
What do you order?
He would order everything. He'd be
Jesus,
like, "I'm
Jesus would totally complain about everything.
He would be like, "Wow, this place is awfully."
This doesn't taste enough like sand.
Yeah. This isn't crackers. Yeah, nothing's crackers. Fucking chill out, dude. Get some fish or something.
He would come in.
Get a
He'd be
pancake,
like,
man.
he'd be like,
Do you guys have any like fish? No, dude, just get pancakes, you fucking asshole.
They do have fish and chips. But we have fish and chips.
Yeah,
It's
but
like,
he'd want like a dead fish.
he's like, I want a full fish.
He turned one of the black waitresses into wine.
He turned white and be like, I fixed you, and she'd scream.
Oh my god. But Jesus is black.
Wait, he's Arabian?
Are you terrified, Corey?
If Jesus came into my room, bag full of crackers, the usual, I would be like, listen, okay, like I'm.
Corey, what if Jesus walked in and he was like, you were animated, he was behind your ear fucking like eating crackers and chewing your ear. He was like, you're like, dude, could you fucking get out of my ear? He was like, what are you doing? Fucking getting crumbs all over your intake. What would you do?
I'd fucking be like, dude, this is like $1,000.
He fucking walks over and starts sipping soda and fucking spills over. He's like, what'd you do?
I'd be like, okay, use your fucking sage powers.
He's like,
to fix
fucking
my...
chill out, dude. Don't worry about it.
You'd politely ask him to magically fix everything.
Yeah, I'd be like, please, you have spilled fucking soda on my Cintiq.
You'd be like,
Please
dude,
take precautions.
I'm a magic. I'm not rich. What's your, fucking buy another one.
You think Jesus was circumcised?
Yeah, he was cut.
Why though?
What do you mean, why?
Because he was made in God's image.
He's alright.
That's true.
But if he was circumcised, do you think they kept his little tiny foreskin and like put in a
Some guy wears a hat.
Preserve it.
Yeah. Some guy walks
Someone
around
wears as a ring.
a cocker.
Alright, here's the thing. If you circumcise Jesus, you would want to keep that in like some sort of container.
If you
that
wore it
could
as a
see.
ring, you'd stay alive forever.
What if that was like Super Saiyan level 2 for Jesus? Like Jesus had like a layer.
Everyone would try and get
His
Jesus'
dick would
foreskin.
auto.
It's like the Holy Grail. Yeah, it's like Holy Grail Jesus' foreskin.
It's like Lord of the Rings 2.0.
Like
You
instead of
have
his
fucking-
eyebrows disappearing, his foreskin disappeared, and then it comes back at the next
If
level.
you wear Jesus'
He
foreskin,
turns into a huge
it gives
Middle
you
Eastern
Jesus'
ape.
powers. You get half of Jesus' powers for a day. Okay.
What would you do if you had Jesus' powers? Would you just fuck with people?
What are his powers?
He can walk
He
around
turns shit
on
into
water, I
wine.
guess.
He
Hair turns
fixes
yellow.
sins.
He eats crackers.
You can throw goblins really
He
fast.
he can shoot Kamehamehas, like Jesus.
You think
Jesus
he could?
is,
Think God would give him those
You
powers?
see, Jesus is kind of egotistical, so he
What
would
if
call all
that's
his
how-
powers.
He'd be way too overpowered like Superman. Nobody'd like him if he could do all
Yeah,
that.
like it
What
would
if
be-
that's how Moses split the Red Sea? Like he actually shot a Kamehameha.
So he had the
sweet,
foreskin ring of Jesus to fucking split the water.
Sure.
Do you
I
think
guess that makes
do you think
sense.
Joseph ever spread Mary's period in half? Like the Red Sea?
So let's see that baby water split.
Get that shit out of here! It's spread in half.
We're talking about period, but it'd be sweet if he did that just like to spread her pussy.
Yeah. Oh.
It's for entertaining purposes. Like, don't use your hands. Use your
Dude,
fucking
you turned
sage
into a rape
powers.
joke. I was talking about consent.
Oh, stop is good.
You know,
my God.
Because it rips her pussy in half and tears her skin.
Oh,
it must have been really awesome to be alive 2,000 years ago.
Yeah,
When you
can do
fucking live to
shit
be
like
15 and you get
Stale
stoned
bread
to
and
death.
fucking get like what? Like chicken pox?
You fucking eat steaks and you die. That's your life. That's what you live
Oh yeah,
for.
with sticks again? Yeah.
Yeah. Cooked? Nope, just raw sticks.
It would suck to have
Raw-
leprosy.
Leprosy?
Yeah.
It would suck to be like
Like
cancer.
rotting alive.
Have you ever
Holy
seen what
shit, are you
syphilis
serious?
does if you don't treat it?
What is leprosy? Like I always
you
thought
fall
leprosy.
apart.
I thought leprosy was like a type of like like seizure. Leprosy.
No.
It makes your skin fall off. and-
Yeah, it's like you're kind of rotting in a way. I have to look up the exact. I apologize if this isn't the correct.
Someone's gonna go in your
Definition,
ass.
but you're-
Some lepers out there is gonna be typing in his
I
elbows.
imagine you smell really bad and your skin is rotting. That's
Are
how
you
I
serious?
Have you ever seen what syphilis does if you don't
imagine.
treat
What
it?
does
Have
it
you-
do?
It fucking turns you into a walking skeleton. I'm not
Have
kidding.
you heard of
What's
crocodile?
syphilis?
Syphilis.
Oh, it
Chris,
turns your skin
Chris,
to like
it's
It's an
crocodile
STD.
No, Chris, have you heard of
How's
this
it happen?
crocodile?
You pee in a girl. What?
Have you heard of crocodile?
That's a fucking Pokemon.
What's the Russian?
Crocodile is a type
Oh,
of
crocodile the drug.
Yeah, there's a Russian. I think
Oh,
it's
that,
Russian.
yeah.
You do it, and there's pictures of these people with their fucking entire legs melted
Yeah.
off, just
What?
completely
They're
melted.
basically
hold on.
injecting like pipe cleaner and shit.
Yeah,
into
but
them.
their fucking skin just melts off completely.
Why do they do
it?
it?
It has to be worth it.
It's a
Everyone
thing-
out there do
It's
crocodile.
gotta be
feel
pretty
good,
Yeah.
All right, if the Russians are doing it, you know it's got to be like.
Gotta be good.
they're like they see their actual bone. In
Are you
their leg
serious?
and
What
they
is it?
Do it
No,
again.
like-
What is it?
all
Are
the
they
muscle
injecting
intended-
poison into their fucking
Pretty much,
blood?
dude. But it gives
Are
them
you
a
serious?
high. It gives them
Yeah,
a
it's
high.
like it's like
That's
cleaner
like-
and shit.
that's like-
It's really bad.
It's like a high. It's like, hey, check it out. My hand's fucking like turning into that fucking guy.
Did you guys- did you
Inject
guys-
it into their gooch.
Dude, have you guys ever dealt with people
true.
who? Have you guys ever dealt?
Horrible.
I know, they're gooch rots.
Have you guys ever dealt with
Good try.
people who act more high or drunk than they actually are?
I hate that shit. You know what? The people that have never actually been high,
Or
their
drunk.
examples of being drunk or high are like these most fucking mundane.
It's whenever they write a high character, it's like, whoa man, look at the chair. It's like that's not what people.
Yeah,
think
when
of
people are
high.
high, I guarantee you're not fucking like hallucinating.
Are you guys mad about that one YouTube video?
No.
No, that guy's just an asshole.
I haven't seen that.
But I was talking about this earlier. I can't. What are
No,
things
just
like,
in general, like when someone's like, oh, man, when I'm high, fucking dancing
I can't
elephants,
stand-
like you don't see dancing elephants
Yeah,
unless
dancing elephants.
you're tripping.
Isn't that what you said? You said you've seen a bunch of stuff.
No, when I'm high,
Corey.
there's a huge difference.
It all
Okay,
comes
I can tell you the experience of being high. You don't see fucking dancing elephants and magic mushrooms popping out. What you see is like what you would see if you were really paranoid. Like when I did like really shitty weed, I got super paranoid and I started like thinking like people were telling me like
it's thoughts. It's not
yeah,
so
it's
much
like it's
visual.
overthinking. Like you think like people are watching you when they're not. It's just like that kind of hallucination. Like this one time, I'll give you a story. This one time we got high before we went to this concert, and I got a beer, like a normal beer. I ordered it, and this woman, I gave her my card because I guess you're supposed to do that for something.
To pay for it, right?
But I didn't understand what she was asking. She was like, "I'm gonna keep this," and I'm like, "Can I have it back?" She's like, "No." And I'm like, "What the fuck do you mean no?" She's like, "You can have it back when it's over." And I'm like, "What's over?" She's like, "The concert." I'm like, "Can I have it back? Like, can I just?" Because I was really uncomfortable already because it's like, you know, shitty weed makes you really uncomfortable.
Wait,
but
so what card was it? Was it your credit card?
basically, essentially, you have these weird situations where you have these miniature. It's not like where you start seeing fucking dancing worms and bugs coming out of your hand. It's just like basic hallucinations to a point where I was drinking alcohol, and when I looked at it again, it was completely full. It never went down when I drank it. I would drink it and it would still be full. And so because of that, I kind of got freaked out because I felt like I was in a time lapse.
I also can't stand how people write drunk characters. I talked about this earlier.
Oh,
but
yeah,
I can't stand when people they write a drunk character and all they fucking do is they have the guy like walk into the house and be like, "Oh, have a number 5 or whatever." It's like, that's not funny, dude. Stop. No drunk person has ever fucking thought they were at a fast food place when they weren't.
Usually you
That's not what drunk people do, dude.
Yeah.
You don't hallucinate and think you're at a fast food restaurant.
Are you sure?
Well, I guess. I mean, when you smoke one toke of the weed, you see Bill Clinton crawling out of your ass. I don't know what these people
All
write.
he does is make you tired and
Exactly.
a little tiny bit happy.
It makes you
it makes
tired, and if you're really already paranoid, it makes you super paranoid. I guess whenever I was smoking weed, I was probably in a bad situation because I was also drunk.
Oh yeah.
Smoking weed when you're drunk only makes you think about your heart beating fast, so it's
I think the worst thing weed does is make you laugh at stuff that's not funny whatsoever.
Oh,
Just
God,
that's true.
yeah.
It also destroys your sense of humor.
one time, I think the last time I got high, I did the pot brownies, and I watched Lord of the Rings. And I had, you've heard,
I
told
know
you
this.
I swear to God, I thought it was the funniest thing I ever thought of. I thought, what if they reshot all of Lord of the Rings, but called Gandalf Gumbledorf? And that was the only, like, every character called him Gumbledorf, and that was the only difference. And I was crying with laughter. And I wrote it down, I got sober, I was like, what the fuck does that mean? Well, you know, it sucks.
Weed stinks.
Yeah, man.
Every time I've done weed, it either makes me into a sack of shit or it makes me want to cry into a pillow.
Which is what's really disappointing is when everybody says, "Oh, you guys must be so high when you think of your cartoons." It's like, no, dude, when I'm high, I think cartoons.
When I
fucking
smoke
garbage.
weed, in a sense, it's just I get fucking tired. And now in the sense where I'm not super paranoid anymore, when I smoke it, I'm just like, man, I'm fucking tired.
Yeah.
But before, I used to be paranoid because when you're driving in a car with someone who's smoking weed, you already feel uncomfortable. And then when they pass it to you and you do it, you're just like, all right, now I'm gonna be fucked. Like you just think the worst. So every time you see a cop car, you think sirens are going off. It's just, it's a horrible experience. If you're gonna be doing weed, do it in a legal place where you can actually smoke weed.
If you're gonna inject marijuana,
do it responsibly. Don't fucking go out and explore the world while you're fucking smoking weed.
Jeff,
and don't drink alcohol and smoke weed.
Jeff, are you insulted when people say, "Hey, Jeff, that's a really funny cartoon"? You must have been wasted or high when you thought of that.
Yes.
Have you gotten that before?
Yes. They have this misconception that we are the craziest fucking people on the planet.
Oh yeah, people
That's
that are couples live together.
Yeah, we could talk about that.
People go, "Oh, you guys must be crazy in the studio, and you know when you live together, you must be bouncing off the walls."
That's a good topic.
I wake up, I go to Wawa, I get a hoagie, and
let me explain something. People think like because
for like 8 hours.
Because we're wacky, you know, we do wacky cartoons, we make, you know, silly things, that we're super psychic and fucking
psycho,
super psycho, crazy, wacky. We're not. We all work 24/7 all
Incredibly
fucking
boring
day,
people.
and we're incredibly boring. If you think we're fun to hang out with, we might go out to a bar. or
Every horrifying, crazy, scary thought that we have funnels into our videos. So that you're just getting our therapy, basically.
Every single person that visits us is horrified at how boring everybody.
Hey,
they
yeah.
leave disappointed.
Let me tell you
like,
When we go to you guys' house,
We
we're
ignore them.
crazy. It's like, no, you're gonna sit on the
If
couch and watch Netflix
If you think
with us.
you're gonna meet
Yeah.
like any of us and be like, wow, you guys are probably like so wacky around each other, actually,
We're
no.
not fun.
We're horribly boring.
We're not friendly to.
We're
don't like to hang out.
Hey, I'm friendly.
If you see us, you don't have to come up to us and say like, "Hey, faggot," or like grab us and shake us. You can just shake
Just
our hand.
Tori.
Just shake
You
our
like
hand.
just
Just shake
Tori
our.
'cause
Just
he
shake
likes
our
that.
hand.
I actually, yeah.
Shake our hand and leave.
I get honestly a little
shake my
uncomfortable
hand.
when
Don't
someone
shake Jeff's hand. Shake
Don't-
Chris's hand.
Don't even look me in the eye.
don't.
I don't want
you
to
know,
be bothered.
seriously,
avoid
the-
Jeff.
yeah.
Jeff sits by himself for reasons.
So, yeah, just shake our hands and leave. And speaking of leaving, we're gonna head out. We appreciate you guys for listening.
I'm Spaz Kid.
I'm Woody.
Psychic Pebbles.
Jeff.
And
Thank you.
that's it.
Good night. Good